What's up? What's up? How we doing? We doing all right? We ready for this? Yeah. All right. First things first, I want everybody to kind of, let's, keeping our position in the circle, let's turn around and take a gander at this beautiful piece of equipment. So this is actually constructed, folks, by a company called Alpine Towers International, and you're super lucky and kind of privileged to get to be on this course, because I'm gonna tell you something, there's about 30-something of them in the world. So these courses are it's kind of state-of-the-art and challenge course technology, what you're getting to look at today.
Outward Bound Omaha, there is something for every kid. They can participate in a short day program with us for 2 hours after school, or they can spend a day out on a ropes course, or they can spend a week with us on the Nishnabotna River. Everybody gets something out of it. Every kid will learn something about themselves and learn something about the group and feel a surge of self-confidence in whatever we're giving them.
HITCHCOCK ropes course with Outward Bound Omaha, I think it's got a variety of really cool things that are going on, and how it's serving the community here. Students are able to come out and to participate in a collaborative group experience, to step outside of themselves, out of their comfort zone, to learn things about themselves and each other in a very unique way, and they're having a whole lot of fun.
They can be doing things right here. They don't have to go to Colorado, they don't have to go to Montana, Minnesota, anywhere else. They can take a short drive and be right here and have an experience that they or their students will never forget.
You know, the reason why I brought my students out here is because I wanted to give them a chance to bond before the semester started, and I also wanted to make sure that they had the leadership skills and the teamwork skills necessary to get through a really difficult semester their first year in high school, and give them that transition time from middle school to high school.
From an individual standpoint, we had one kid who went from a shy kid to now as a leader on the team and a leader in school. He serves on student council, and that can be directly related back to the experience he had here.
Outward Bound has really helped our students kind of develop a bond and a relationship with each other, because they were exposed to situations that they had to work together. We had students that have only been in the country for a couple years, with students that have grown up here their entire lives. And through working on the different courses and the obstacles that were presented to them, they really had to interact, they had to listen to suggestions from their peers, and it just gave them a chance to try to fail in a safe space, and then give them the skills they needed to get built back up and succeed.
I think that it becomes more real. When they're sitting in a classroom, some of what we teach seems artificial because there's not the direct application. And so having the experience, they're outside of what they know, they're experiencing things that they've never seen before, and it puts it right into practice right there, and then they can write their debrief with their instructors, and so they see a life change right away as it happens. It's not just, I'm going to learn this in class, and then hopefully I'll remember this when I'm in a situation where I can apply it.
So one of the examples that we often give here is that if you have a child that's struggling in math, and they come out to do the high ropes course with their math class, this teacher has had an opportunity to see that student shine, to push through challenges, to push through adversity. Then you take that child and you bring them back into the classroom. And if they're struggling in something academically, then they have a group of adults that have seen them shine and are able to help them draw on that primary experience for them to recognize that they do have what it takes to deal with challenging situations.
It gives them an opportunity to try something that they've never done before. And at the end of the day, I think it's a team-building exercise that really has benefits long-term.
Obviously, the high ropes challenge is the eye-catching part of the deal, and the sense of accomplishment of completing the course, coupled with the fear of starting the course at my age, made it quite an interesting event for me.
It's just tremendous. I mean, the life skills that you learn, the self-confidence, the lessons about how to problem solve and deal with your own life are just amazing.
What we did mainly was we hiked and went rock climbing most of the time, and a solo night one night, so that was pretty much what we did.
My favorite thing about the expedition was everything. The experience, to the food, to the different types of people, and just the outdoors. Just everything was my favorite.
The best part about my trip was I got to know all my inner strengths. I never knew I could carry a 60-pound backpack for miles and miles at a time. And I also found how easy it was to get along with people that I never thought I'd even talk to.
To me, if you want to get closer with somebody or a group of people or bring a group of people closer, this would be the perfect thing to do.
It was a great experience, and I know there's more experiences out there for me, and I would be willing to take the chance.
I love it. I keep looking at the pictures she showed me and then keep talking about the story over and over again. I'm like, okay, I'm more confident now, so yes, I like it.
I love to kind of look up to the course every once in a while when I see somebody really pushing themselves and they're getting emotional about it, and I might get a little misty-eyed every now and then, just how cool it is to witness someone that is really pushing themselves and they're putting it out there, and you're watching change happen before your eyes. So that's a really cool thing that we get to see out on this course.
There's never a bad day out here. You always leave feeling fantastic. And the hugs at the end of the day and the smiles when you see them at school a month later and they run up to you and say, "Carrie," and they remember all these things that happened that sometimes you forget, and they take those things home and they want to come back.